Hey, what's up, everyone? Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. As you can see from the title of this video, I want to talk about the Fletchers from Love and Marriage Huntsville, their real life soul food movie. And shout out to my girl, Lisa Love, one of my faithful subscribers, who she actually said that in the chat during my live recap last Sunday of last week's episode. She said that the Fletchers give soul food, and I definitely agree with that. So I want to play this extended clip that is on OWN's Instagram stories, and then I want to come back with my commentary. I ask that you all please hit the like button on this video, because then YouTube will recommend this video to more people who enjoy watching not only Love and Marriage Huntsville, but the TV show recaps and the celebrity tea behind the cast of the show, and videos like this where we kind of like analyze scenes and give our opinion, of course. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I would love to have you for sure. I definitely try to bring a variety of content. The majority of my content is centered around Love and Marriage Huntsville and the inspiration that I draw from Melody Cherie, of course. And definitely, I want to point out that the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary of these clips are allowed. All right, so let's jump right on in. I am going to mute my mic, and then I will play OWN's IG stories. All right, let's get right to it.
This like memory loss is that everyone's experiencing, but it's like tragic because that never happened.
Let that go. Just let it go.
I let everything go. That's why I'm here. If I don't let everything go with this family, I would not be here.
You do have this thing about just like, woe is me. You do.
I have a woe is me thing.
You do. You most certainly do.
Because I was not treated the same as you guys. I've never been around this family. I've never been around this family. Like,
why are you lying?
When was the last time I saw you guys? November.
Maybe.
Have I ever been on a family vacation with you guys?
Lexi,
have I ever been invited to a family vacation with you guys?
You most certainly have.
When? What vacation? What vacation was it? Y'all just had one when you were married to an old girl, and y'all didn't invite me. And then the time before that, when y'all went to the beach, y'all invited your employees, and I didn't get invited. I don't know, like.
All right, so you all saw that clip. That is Chris Fletcher's daughter, Alexis. I believe that's short for Alexis. She has a different mom than Nell. Definitely from the vibe that I got when she was expressing that she does not get invited to family vacations, family functions, and that she hadn't seen anyone since last November. You know, she kind of feels like alienated or ignored. And she said that she has to let things go in order to just be around them. And then when she says she doesn't get invited to family functions, you know, Nell said, you know, now why are you lying? And everyone at the table, just the energy that I got was they were just kind of like, oh, here she goes. They almost looked a little uncomfortable. Perhaps it's because, you know, they don't want to appear mean to her, but they perhaps may be tired of what she has to say. It was coming off almost like she complains a lot. And then another one of the siblings said, you have a woe is me energy about yourself. And she said that it was because she gets treated differently. So I don't know, you know, the background story there. Like if she grew up in another state, did she grow up here in the North, you know, or was it a matter of perhaps Chris and her mom definitely could not get along to the point where perhaps the mother wouldn't let her go with the dad? You know, who knows? It's a million different scenarios. So I would definitely want to hear more, and not even just Chris and Nell's confessionals. I would want to hear like Lexis. I would want her to get a confessional, and even some of the siblings like that brother. I want to see where their mindsets are in terms of her opinion and her experience of the family. I don't want to take away from her experience, you know, shout out to Iyanla Van Zant, you know, like if she says, if she was like on Iyanla's Fix My Life and she and her dad, Chris Fletcher, were sitting across from each other, And she said to him, like, I feel like you all exclude me. You do not invite me to family functions. You've even invited employees to some of your events and not me. And then if Chris Fletcher tried to say in front of Iyanla, oh, no, that's not true. That's not true what you're saying. Iyanla would say, well, no, no, no. It's not for you to judge if it's true or not. It's for you to listen. That's her experience with you, So I feel like I would just want to hear like more details, like what led up to Lexus not really seeing the family very often at all. And then it almost kind of looks like perhaps she and Nell do not have the closest relationship. That's the kid that Nell was talking to in last week's episode when she said, shut the hell up, Lexus. So I think that they perhaps may bump heads or they're not very close. Perhaps Nell never got along with Lex's mom. I feel like there's a lot to the story. So I hope that going forward, positively assuming that there will be a season 7 of Love and Marriage Huntsville, I would love for the Fletchers to be main cast on the show. And I would love to see their kids more often for sure, so that we can dig in deep into Lex's feelings and what led up to her not seeing them physically very often. And then also, if she hasn't seen them since last November, we don't know if the pandemic kind of plays a role into her not seeing them very often. Who knows? We're just kind of tapping into the surface right now. But I want to hear from you all. What do you think about the clips that Owen has posted on the IG stories? You all, by the time you see this, you're probably watching the episode. I never watch TV in real time. I like wake up super duper early and watch Love and Marriage Huntsville on Sunday mornings. But let me know what you thought about this scene and Lex's feelings and how everyone responded to her. And I ask again that you all please hit the like button on this video and please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I hope that you had a fantastic Saturday. I know that I did. I went and saw a horror movie this morning. It's called Thanksgiving. It was giving like the classic old school horror films, like the slasher, and it starred McDreamy, Patrick Dempsey from Grey's Anatomy. He was recently voted the sexiest man alive. Yes, he is in this horror movie. And it was definitely entertaining. And it had an actual, storyline to it for sure. So if you're into horror movies, if you ain't scared, definitely check out Thanksgiving. Then if you saw my post on my community tab, immediately after the movies, I went to the cider mill. This is the last weekend. Cider mills are just seasonal. They open up, right before the Labor Day holiday. And then they close right before Thanksgiving. So I went there and I just went to the pond. I got a cider slush. And then I went to the pond and I just kicked it with the ducks. They were so beautiful. Some had green heads with yellow beaks. And then other ducks were just like all brown and gray. Absolutely beautiful. And like a couple of them, they would walk up on the dirt and then fly back into the water. They were just gorgeous. So I asked someone there were like different people getting treats from the cider mill and then kicking it by the pond. And I'm like, can you take my picture? So I took off my coat and took a picture and uploaded it. So I have had a fantastic Saturday and I will definitely see you all tomorrow. I like to switch off from early afternoon to evening lives of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So tomorrow will be an early evening live of the episode. I'm sure that it's going to be great. I love the Fletcher's edition because typically we see very small, very young children. And now we get to see a Black family with young adults. So it's giving a variety of family feels. It's giving me like Growing Pains and Family Ties and a little of the Cosby Show, just like those classic late 80s, early 90s sitcoms with definitely the soul food vibes. So I am enjoying it and I want more. All right, y'all. Well, I will talk with you all soon tomorrow. Enjoy your Saturday night. Take good care. Bye.